the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.
Hey everyone, this is China Chicken, and I wanted to do a video where I talk about my favorite trilogy. And it's might surprise some of you. It surprised myself because I recently rewatched a lot of these movies. But yeah, I would have to say my favorite trilogy overall is the Lord of the Rings trilogy, including The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and Return of the King. Yeah, before this, I always thought Star Wars, the original trilogy, was my favorite trilogy, and even the prequels, too, were my two favorites. But I've come to, getting older, that my favorite trilogy is Lord of the Rings. And I recently rewatched The Fellowship of the Ring, especially that movie, which might be surprising to some of you because a lot of you would be like, oh, The Two Towers is the best. It's got the best fights. The fighting scenes are so good. Aragorn and Legolas and Gimli are the best trio, and they're just so good. And or even in Return of the King, they got some incredible battles in that one too. And yeah, those movies used to be my favorite of the three in the trilogy, but actually, Fellowship of the Ring is my favorite movie in the trilogy right now. And especially just the first half hour or 45 minutes of the movie is incredible. Obviously, throughout the whole movie, they introduce the Fellowship with all the main characters. You got Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin, Gandalf, Aragorn, Gimli, Legolas, and Boromir. And yeah, that's an incredible group. I love Boromir. That's a big reason why this is my favorite movie of the trilogy, and maybe favorite movie overall in history for me. But yeah, the first 45 minutes of the movie, just the introduction scene where they go back in the past, especially now with the TV show on Amazon going on, you can kind of piece together what happens in the TV show by watching the first 5 minutes of this movie, because they go back and they tell the story of Isildur and his father going to battle against Sauron, and then Isildur picking up his father's blade after it gets broken, and he slices off the ring on Sauron's finger, and he takes the ring, and him and Elrond are in the mountain, and Elrond's telling him to destroy it, Isildur, destroy it or it'll consume you. And Isildur decides to not destroy it, and that becomes a problem for 2,500 years, I believe, because this is about 2,000 years before, and then Gollum has the ring for 500 years after that. So in watching the TV show, The Rings of Power, you can see how this is kind of go about, in the TV show. We're only 2 seasons through. We know eventually Sauron is gonna create the ring, and then they're gonna have a war against the humans, and everything is gonna happen from what I just explained. So yeah, and one thing I wonder is, where is Galadriel during this whole time in the past 2,000 years ago with Isildur and his father and Elrond? Like, what is going on with Galadriel? Anyways, that's something else that I was thinking about while watching the movie. But yeah, so the first 45 minutes after that intro scene where they talk about the ring in the past with Sauron and everything, it's just incredible. I love the world building of the Shire and how they make you just love the Shire, and how beautiful it is, and how peaceful, and how homey, and just how amazing the Shire is, and how much they love their lives, and they're all just smoking pipes all the time. They call it, this is the best weed I have. And I could just imagine, Bilbo, Frodo, Sam, Pippin, Merry, everyone in the Shire. Gandalf comes in, and they're all just smoking weed the whole time and partying and, lighting fireworks. It's just hilarious. I love it because they're all just getting high and hanging out in the Shire. And Gandalf loves it too. You can tell when he comes into town and Frodo finds him, and they're on the carriage there going into town and in the Shire to go see Bilbo, and Frodo's like, "Oh, it's so great to have you back here. We missed you." And Gandalf is just so happy, like, "Oh, I've missed it here too." Like, he's been out on his adventures, searching for Gollum, searching for the ring and everything, and he comes back here and he's like, "Oh, I just love being here. Just everything is happy. Everyone's happy. The children are happy. They're like, hey, light a firework for me." And Gandalf's just like, I just want to hang out here and smoke some weed. And yeah. And then obviously Bilbo has the ring and shit goes down from there. But Gandalf gets all paranoid, smoking weed and trying to figure out what's going on with the ring. He goes to Isildur to see his master, Saruman. Realizes Saruman is with Sauron, and yeah, and they're looking for the ring and everything, and all the shit goes down from there. But yes, Fellowship of the Ring, I just love it so much. Especially the first half. I cried in like the first half hour, 45 minutes, just wanting to be in the Shire, wanting to be with them in the Shire. So, anyways, love this movie so much. I just rewatched it recently, and yeah, I just love it so much. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Is this the best trilogy? Is this the best movie in the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Let me know in the comments section down below. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know if you enjoy these type of movies. I really love doing these review videos on movies, rewatching movies, new TV shows. Anyways, have a great day. Bye.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.